Day 104. Good morning. Just waking up myself. Haven't even had my coffee yet. Today is a bigger day for us. We have to do 27 to get to the next campsite, which I doubt will be as nice as this one, but this was a nice campsite. I'm grateful for it. Yeah, but pretty much that's it for the day, man. I'm going to wake up, get my coffee going, and get out as soon as I can. Because 27 is no joke. Not over these things. At least I think there's 2 big passes we're going over. But we'll deal with those when we get to them. See you out there. Okay, the van's here. We're putting the stuff that we don't need that's staying in America in that van, parking it here. We're walking towards Red's van. We're doing a little bit of DOT. This is what I'm drinking. Skoal. It's only $8 for a bottle that big. You can't beat it. I've been working on this for a minute, but we're gonna polish that off at the monument. Pretend like I triple crowned or something. Even though that'll technically be somewhere near the San Juans is where I'm planning on it. Hopefully I can get into the San Juan, but that's future crawler problems. For now, we're walking towards that monument. And we're off. Hey, there's the guys. There's just not enough room in that little thing for everybody's backpack. So some are driving, some are walking. But the trailhead's just over here across the street, so I was like, well, I'll walk. I might even beat them there. I walked around this place enough to have a layout now, so they're all wandering in their directions. I was like, I'm going to take this way. And everybody went a different direction, so let's see who ends up at the trailhead first. I'm going to say technically I'm here first. I'm in the parking lot. I mean, trailhead is down on the other side, but I'm in the parking lot. That counts. And they just caught up. I beat a car. Looks clearer today than yesterday. That's nice. That's promising. We're going to have a great day. It's a big day for us. We're starting kind of late for doing, we got to do damn near 30. And I'm assuming it's through this stuff. So it's going to be challenging. But gorgeous. Well, we got 2 passes to do today. It's going to be a challenging day. And I believe this is a very popular trail, so should be well maintained for most of it, I'm hoping. Uh-oh. We have a fork already. There's a crossroads. I believe I'm going this way, though. So it probably means I'm going the wrong way. I should probably wait. Check my map. There was a description of the hike on a board back there, and it said we would be seeing glaciers today. Well, let's see what counts as a glacier. This place has been more of a water park than a glacier park. We have walked far enough. I believe it is time for a safety meeting. Sun should be touching me soon. As usual in Montana, it's pretty chilly. For being like July 18th. Hiking. So BC just passed me. He stole my mojo. Dude straight stole my mojo. Not the good mojo, though. He stole some of my bad mojo. But one of my things is, because we all have our shticks, one of my shticks is going the wrong way every day. Now, I have not gone the wrong way since BC came along, but he's gone the wrong way every damn day. So every day I don't, he does. So, like today there was that turn. I happened to just make the right turn. Who knew? So when I did, I was like, is BC going to go the wrong way? But he just passed me, so that answers that question. Hope he doesn't get lost. That dude's doing really well. I mean, he's, fresh on trail. He hasn't hiked in a while, months, and nothing like this. And that dude did a 15 the first, 25 the second. I think we only did 12 yesterday, or 13. And then today's 27. I couldn't do that fresh off the couch. Guaranteed. Give that dude props. So there was a hiker box in our bear box. I didn't even notice it till this morning. But in it was a new can of bear spray. Awesome. So I traded out my old one for this one. Because my old one has, I know for a fact, been frozen tons of times. I've had it myself for 4 years or so. So, it's about time to get a new one. Offered it to count first because he doesn't carry bear spray, but he's like, hell no, I ain't carrying that shit. So, I took it.
We get Verizon up here at some point. One of the common shows. I got a heart to add, man. This campsite says there's 4 sites, huh? Campground. It's not very popular. Or is it? I don't think so.
Now the sunlight is filtering in. It is glorious in here. We get a good warm up, just like 3 miles or so of flattish terrain, and then the pass, the first pass. But the good part is, at the end of the day, the last 6 miles are all downhill. So that's probably where we'll start drinking. I'm carrying way too much on me. I've got bourbon, I've got vodka, and I've got beer. That's a little too much to be carrying, but I'm pretending to celebrate. Because, I haven't Triple Crowned yet, so there's really not the real reason to celebrate. I mean, hey, cool, I'm at the Canadian border, but, I drove across most of the country to get here. 2 states. So I walked 2 states, I'm almost halfway. Just got to finish up a little bit of Montana, and we're good. You can see what looks like some glacier up in there. At least it's got spots on it that look like ice. But in talking with those scientist people yesterday, because I ran into them in the little, I'll call it a town, but whatever that place was. Because they were sitting around the outlet charging whatever they didn't charge before. I was like, man, you guys actually live like hikers, don't you? I spent a lot of time hanging around outlets. They're out here getting their PhDs, man. At 25. But still not smart enough to charge their devices before they left. Big brains and all, but you know, we all do stupid shit. Thought he was gonna stand his ground with me. I bet she can handle more. Looks new. Ooh, funky bridge. That was kind of fun.
That was a fun one.
Took ourselves a little water break. We only grabbed 1 liter because we're going to start our climb pretty soon. Not sure where the pass is. I haven't seen anything that looks passable yet. I have to assume it's somewhere over here where I can't quite see. Ooh, a new bridge for us. I haven't seen these style anywhere else, just in this part. Appreciate it. I don't want to get my shoes wet. It's a big old wall of waterfalls. Another one over here. Looks like the haze is coming on in. BC finally caught up. We're getting right up next to that waterfall up there. And I guess we're just zinging back and forth and up and over. I don't know. Think how twisty these rocks are. What forces did that? Way back that way. They're a good 15 minutes ahead of me. I saw where they were up here, and I did a general timer in my head. There's a little mini bear on the trail. He's just guiding me. He heard I get lost a lot. Thanks, brother. That is what is left of a once mighty glacier. Well, there's even a blue part. It nods. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic as far as glaciers go. Hey, buddy. I think I'm almost at the top. At least I see blue skies. But, you know, that doesn't mean anything. Ooh, cold wind. Especially I put some clothes back on. I started stripping everything off on the way up. Oh, no. I'm not at the top. I mean, I'm at the top of the pass. Close. Oh, a gaggle of people, including children. Kid couldn't have been older than like 10. Is there a road really close to here? Or did they just do what I did? Or am I about to do what they just did and they're about to do what I just did? I don't know. It's not often you get up to the top of a high pass like this and see children. Unless there's a road. But they don't look like they took a road. They look like walkers. Alright, we're on the downhill side. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't trip. Haven't started drinking yet. Don't think I have. I'm carrying my full bar to the next uphill in 12.3. And then we have like 6 miles of downhill after that. So that's when the drinking begins. Excuse me. We are responsible with our drinking. And there have been hikers all over the place today. It's a good place to be. Oh, she's smoking marijuana. She's trying to hide it. Ooh, that's big. Still don't even see the bottom of it yet. What a place to have a cabin, huh? A mountain mansion. I see a bunch of people down there. Maybe it's something touristy. They're wearing bright colors like hikers would. The trail is at enough of an angle to make it kind of difficult to walk. It's smoothish stone with grit and gravel and all that on it. Mildly treacherous. Wouldn't want to deal with that wet or icy. So I asked the people I just passed, they said that's a chalet up there with a little store and stuff. But I don't think I really need anything. Especially because it's a chalet, which I don't know what that means, but it sounds French for expensive. Like, I'd like a scoop of ice cream right now, but would I like an $8 scoop of ice cream? Hell no, I wouldn't. Unless it was like THC infused or something like that, I'd try that right now for $8. But other than that, no. And it might even be more than $8. They probably don't even have ice cream. I was just using ice cream as the example of the thing I'm craving right now. Mint chocolate chip with a scoop of Rocky Road on top and a big old waffle cone. I love that right now. Sometimes I look through the camera lens and I'm like, oh, that'd make a great picture. I thought it would before, but you know, when you see it through on your screen, you can just tell. You're like, oh, that's good stuff. There's a possibility they might be going to the chalet. And good on them. I'm not. They'll catch up eventually. Everybody's faster than I am. Today has an interesting feel to it. Feels very relaxed, chill and mellow, in my soul at least. Even knowing I still have 20 miles through this stuff to do before I can go to sleep. Probably at a subpar campground, even knowing all that. I guess they decided not to go to the chateau. So I can hear them coming up behind me.
up here to get the good shit too, huh?
They're coming and get the pee.
Later.
Get out of here.
They gone.
She gone.
Oh, tiny buck.
I don't think they like the flies.
Yeah, flies are going right in their ears. Mom was trying to find a way around. Or is that Dad? He got horns. That's one way to do it. You're supposed to follow them nuts.
Just a little yearling.
I bet you could. I bet you wish you could run fast down mountains like that.
Yes.
No trail, no problem.
Unbelievable.
That 1-year-old. Not even.
And the kid just trips and rolls.
They're gonna be to camp way before us.
Yeah.
I hope
This little trickle was our water supply. Happy to have it. There's another one in 2 miles, but I just carried a liter over that pass. Down the rest of it there, fill up, and we got little uphills and stuff. We still have like 2,500 feet of up to go, but it's over the next 10 miles. So that's not bad, man. Little ups, little downs, but you know, when you're going up and down and you have awesome views like this, you don't mind them, man. When you're just doing ups and downs and you're sucked in by a forest, it does get a little, I don't know, brings you down. It's nice to get a little sunshine and some views. All these purple guys, you eat them, they taste like garlic. Pretty sure I see the trail right across there. Zoom. guess we're heading out into that stuff. Today just not a beautiful day. Looks like some snow is impeding our path. Everybody had to go down around it. Must be steep and scary, and none of us have spikes on our shoes. I see Count going down around it. Hoping somebody else goes for it and I can just follow their footprints. But I'm not going to be the first guy if everybody else is walking around it. I do not like slippery inclined surfaces. It's all at ice. Oh, and that's steep as all fuck. Yikes. This is treacherous. Scree fields are kind of fun to surf down. You can see my marks. I was just like scree all the way down. One-legged at one point. I was just losing my balance, but I did not fall down. Up a scree field is a totally different thing. But down, loads of fun. See how steep that is, man. She's the quickest one out of us. She's all struggling back there because it's that steep. Ooh, that uphill took it out of me. Downhill was fun. Better than snow. You can slide real well on scree, so many flat pieces. Look at all those colors. Then we get a little downhill for a minute, calm and cool down, and then back uphill. It's a good kind of day. Don't wear out too many muscles at a time, you know. You get your uphill muscles, your downhill muscles. What do you think formed all these swirlies? There's a bunch of them. Next water source. Looks like a little weather might be moving in, per Montana standards. See that tiny little snow thing right there? That's what hemmed us up. Looks like nothing from here. Whoops. See the trail on the other side. There we get to cross a waterfall. Enhance. That's the trail. Oh, nice. Looks like we might have to cross a little snow again. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I can see them at it. They're about to attempt the crossing. Red's slowly feeling it out, but he's not progressing any further. Not a good sign. And it looks like DC just went up and over. Which is probably what I'm gonna do. Snow gets me all sketchy, man. I don't have great traction. These are very well used shoes. If I had micro spikes, that'd change the game, but I'm not carrying those. See why they didn't want to climb over that. We're getting near the waterfall. And here they just can't see it. I don't think it's in this ditch, although it might have one in it. No. It's the next chute. Ooh, it's flowing. There's no bridge. Oh no. Didn't expect one. Bear in hand.
Right there, it did so. Almost where the trees start again. Kind of lower.
Across the river?
Yeah. There's a grizzly.
Looks like a buffalo.
That thing over there is our last big climb in Huts. After that, it's not all downhill, but it's all downhill. But that's probably gonna take me another hour to get to because it's all uphill.
had to pull over and have a little safety meeting. There was a nice breeze blowing. Not too strong to stop me from having a safety meeting, but just strong enough to cool me off. It's been a lot of climbing today. And it's probably humid because it rains every day. Luckily, the storm that passed by just narrowly missed us. See how the next one goes. It's building up some power right now. It's headed more our way than the other one was, just by looking at those clouds right there moving. Let's see what it looks like on the other side of this pass. Maybe it's just, blue skies, green pastures, downhills, and lemon-flavored vodka. Electrolytes. They're good for you. Okay, here comes the climb. Lucky Strike is literally almost done with it. She's like right here-ish. Like, man, she's quick. Got my poles in super serious mode. It's gonna make it a lot easier. Big push, and hopefully there's nothing bigger on the other side. Because that always breaks my spirit just a little bit. And Big Red's back there somewhere. He's the slowest of us on the uphills. Downhills and flat dude crushes it, but uphills, I don't know what's up with that. I figured those super long legs, hiking would be easy. It's not that much of an uphill. Well, I mean, it is, but the grade isn't so bad. We've been climbing all day. A couple hundred more ain't gonna kill me. And then get my drink on. And I didn't pack enough food, so I'm gonna be on kind of, not an empty stomach, but definitely not a full stomach. I'm already rationing. But today's the only big day. Tomorrow's like 10, maybe 12, and then we're back at food, so I will be golden. Now we've been around all this. Bet there's some fossils in here, man. Everything's so separated, you just go picking through. But you're not allowed to take stuff from here. They got rules. Almost up there, although I don't know that that's the top. I'd like to believe it is. Maybe still a little left to do. Oh, well, hell. Alright. So maybe that's the pass up there. I see a trail. I see a hiker. Lucky Strike is already out of view. How does she do that? Okay, the bulk of it's done. Let's see how much more uphills on the other side of this. Or we could just take these downward paths in between all these mountains. I see a sign. Ah, groovy it is downhill. Okay. Oh, that feels great. Oh, I see two hikers down there. They're not with us. That's where I'm headed next. I'm pretty sure that's Lucky Strike down there. Hard to tell at this depth or this far away. She's just kind of silhouetted. But I don't see the other two. So, but I'm fairly certain that's her. So where are the other two guys? They're pretty far ahead of me. Figured they're closer to her, but she's way over here. She's got a hell of a lead on whoever's next, which would be DC most likely. Maybe those guys stopped, take a break or something. I had to back there. I can't keep up with these kids. Okay, maybe that one's the last pass. That didn't look like more than a couple 100 feet. Oh, we found a watering hole. Time to mix up some drinks. Take a little break. It's been a long day. It's almost 5 o'clock. Just mixed my drink up. Only had a couple sips just to make sure it was mixed right. A little stronger than I wanted. But that's okay. Yeah, we got like 1 more mile of uphill, but not real uphill. And then 6 miles of downhill to camp. It's been a long day. Okay, for realsy reals this time, downhill for like the next 6 miles. It's pretty extreme downhill for the first 3, and then the last 3 relatively flat but downhill. I'm looking forward to those 3. Long day, lots of elevation gain, and mount loss. That takes it out of you as well. Gorgeous day though, man. Even with the Canadian smog. So far the downhill has been decently mellow. It's had its moments where it was kind of steep, but they didn't last long. Back to a little rainforest action. So I'm guessing the 3 miles of steep downhill is just mostly overrun. Whoa, 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 whoa. The trail drops off right there. I just stepped off the edge. Like it drops off. Like, I don't know, it's hard to show you without an opening. But yeah, don't step off the trail. But you've been drinking, man. It's hard to walk a straight line. Ah, lucky for you. No trail is a straight line. It's feng shui, man. You just be water. Flow. Flow. Okay, it's getting a little on the ridiculous side. I can't even see my feet half the time. This place is filled with biting flies, but since they can't get to my legs, they don't have much options to bite. They can go for my face, but that's instant death. So most of them don't seem to be doing that. Every once in a while somebody does, but with the amount of flies I got, not many are touching my face. Alright, that was mildly annoying. That was the thickest it's gotten so far. I do declare a safety meeting to make this less annoying. Even Big Red barely sticks out of this stuff. It gets the full day sun, that's why. Oh. Man, we took a break over there. We did not know this was here. Damn it. Damn it, we took a break in the wrong place. See how cool it is here? We screwed ourselves. We took a break like 30 seconds around the corner.
How those lane breaks.
It is a lane break. We totally got screwed. Oh man, we were all just in direct sunlight and we were waiting for this cloud. I mean, it finally came in, but we were just sitting there cooking. Trickle of water. The temperature's all cooler over here because of the moisture. It's nice. Alright, so we got one more mile of steep downhill and 3 miles of cruisy. And then unfortunately it's 0.3 into the camp. And it's one of those ones where they claim that the one site can sleep 4, but not last night, but the night before, that campsite was supposed to sleep 4. And Count and I were barely able to squeeze into it. I was not able even to set up fully. So, we'll see how it goes. Oh, we're starting to do switchbacks down, which means we're close to the bottom. We've just been cruising along on a downward trajectory on the side of a mountain. But now, we're doing some switchbacks to get ourselves into bear country. I'm in the bottom. I'm surprised we've only seen one grizzly so far. All the poop they leave on the trail, you'd think there'd be a few more of them hanging about. We still have a few more days here to, well, I guess another day, to see one. And then we still have Yellowstone and the Winds. I think the Winds is where I saw one last time I was in here. A lot closer than that one, but not too close. Just close enough. Because it was big. You know, and just seeing something that size, yeah, I don't know, out there in the wild with you, put you in your place. Did send a little pitter-pat through my heart. Got a little adrenaline rush. Reached for my bear spray just in case, because, you know, when you can run 45 miles an hour, you can close the distance he was in like, 5 seconds. But he was more busy digging grubs out of the ground or whatever the hell he was doing. Is that a shortcut? No kidding. Plus, if there was a shortcut, one of those guys would have already told me about it. Because they would have saw it. Oh, I looked it up. And they're like, hey, I'm going to take this shortcut. Those guys love shortcuts. I'm cool with them. I don't mind sometimes, especially when you're doing a 27-mile day. And say the last few miles of the day, oh, I'd love to shave these off. Really like to shave off the 0.3 into camp. Because we got to take a spur. 0.3. Oh, whatever. That's going to be a hard 0.3. And that's how these little bastards are supposed to grow. When trees steal all their sunlight. I don't mind a little overgrowth on the trail, but come on, nipple high? That's ridiculous. Oh, we're pretty much down to water level. Nice. It's about as low as you can go, you know. Okay, this must be where it levels out. I'm liking it. I can do this for a few more miles. Because I don't really have a choice. Well, hey, I wasn't expecting this. Because I didn't want to get my feet wet. Nobody does. We've got a guard check over here. I hear it's the nicest privy in the place. Let's see if I can muster up a poo. I don't know if I have one. But it'd be nice to use the nicest privy in Glacier. We hang out here and wait for the guys. Have a little safety meeting on their porch, maybe. Wish I had time to brew up a coffee. Never mind, it's way too late for coffee. Okay, nothing helps a poo like a coffee. Well, that's not the privy. Try another door. I would have thought that'd have been the privy. I don't know where the privy is. I'm not going to wander around looking for it. I was just going to poo in it. I think I've worked up the energy to do it. And now I can't find it. Oh, go figure. Well, we got a little path here. Let's take that. See that if that leads. Oh, it does. I see it over there. Okay, cool. It's like now that I want to use it, I can't find it. And to me, it was nice enough to clear the trail for me to get to it. Well, I don't know if that was the nicest privy on the trail. If that was the nicest, I'd hate to see the worst. But it was right exactly where I needed it to be. I wasn't even sure I had to poo. I did like a couple hours ago, but those feelings come and go. So I heard those drunken bastards come by. Apparently they didn't stop. But I'm pretty sure I can catch them. Somebody did trail maintenance. Thank you. Wonder how long it goes on for. Well, the question has been answered. Trail maintenance goes on until right exactly here. It was nice while it lasted. It's almost 8 o'clock, so it's gonna start getting a little dark soon. Just because the sun's gonna go behind this thing. We're still 3 something, maybe even 4 till the campsite. But if it's downhill like this, it will really facilitate that. I'd appreciate it after the 25 miles of uphill. You might as well get it like 3 or 4 down. It's gotten pretty thick, man, and there's mud. The last few miles to camp shouldn't be easy. You should have to work for them. Can't see your feet most of the time. This is still the trail, I guarantee you. It's just hard to tell. The huckleberries are ripe out here. It's got me a handful. Only took me like a minute to grab them too. They're growing pretty thick. So many berries. Only took me like 10 seconds to pick that many. Free calories that I didn't have to carry. I am sick of the trail, ready for it to be done. It's been overgrown for the past 10 miles. Just annoying. Mosquitoes all up in it. As long as I'm walking, they're fine. But if I stop to get me some berries, they're all up in my grill. So I just gotta grab and go. They don't like me eating their berries or something. Should be less than a mile to camp. Can't wait to get there. Because as I said, I'm sick of this shit. So that's the cutoff to the campground. It's 0.3 up there. I'm going to grab me some water and carry it in because I don't know what the water situation's like in there. Might as well carry your own with you, huh? Well, it's about 9 o'clock. The guys should have shown up by now. I'm all set up and whatnot. I think they might have overpassed their turn or something. But not really my problem. They'll figure it out. I'm going to eat and sleep. This place is filled with mosquitoes. About the second worst mosquitoes we've seen so far. Still not horrible by standards. Just waiting for my water to filter, crawl up in my tent, and I'm done. Well, now I'm curious if they lied to me and told me the wrong campsite. They do that kind of stuff. Everything they say is a lie. Everything. Literally everything. So when they said this was the campsite, I should have been like, you're lying. Because when you tell them you're lying, they're like, okay. You know. But I have to say that like every time. I'm like, hey, what's this? Oh, you're lying. And then they'll tell the truth. Maybe. But these guys are liars, man. I'm not used to dealing with that kind of shit. Lots of mosquitoes in here. So they might have been lying to me about the campsite. But yeah, fuck it. I'm here. This is where I'm camping tonight. So, fuck them if they lied. They can go to the next campsite, which is several miles up the way. So, ha 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 on them. I'll see them at the Canadian border tomorrow. Why they gotta lie about everything, man? It is rather annoying. It is. Literally everything they say is a lie. I'm finding it rather annoying, tedious. I'm not used to that kind of stuff. I'm used to people that, like, I don't know, tell the truth most of the time. But these guys, literally everything they say, everything will be a lie. And they'll just sit there and lie just to see if people believe it. I don't know. I find it annoying. So, yeah, they might have tricked me into going to the wrong campsite, but I'm here. This is where I'm staying. I'm already cooking. I already got my tent up. This is where I live now. Well, the rest of the crew showed up. You got Count Rocket out next to me. I got my food going right there. I'm going to eat and just crash the fuck out. All right, we did 27 today. Tomorrow's the Canadian border, and that's in 10 or so. And then I'm Canadian citizen. I'm never coming back. Good night.